Hello. What is up, everybody? We're here. We're here live. We're ready to write. I'm so sleepy. I don't know if anyone can tell. I'm so tired, but we're here. We're live, and we're here for some writing sprints. And I don't know why I'm so tired, but it's fine. We'll get through it. What's up? Hey, what are we doing tonight? What are we working on? Let me know. Let me know what we're working on. Friends, in case you don't know me, Sarah Sutton here. I'm sure you do because, you're on my channel. But I'm actually starting draft 3 of my new adult sweet romance today. So I plotted it all out. I have a good... Where's my notebook? I have a good idea of where I'm going plot-wise. I plotted it all out. Whoa, that was a nice snag. Did you see that? That's pretty cool. And so let me actually count how many pages I got of plot stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pages of drafting with a sticky note that you're not supposed to read. Actually, it's not that spoilery, so it's all right. You probably wouldn't be able to read my chicken scratch of handwriting anyway. Lord have mercy on my soul. So that's what I'm working on. Yeah, I have the chapter progression. I'm going to leave that open because that's kind of where we're going. We're starting with chapter 1. What it's going to look like is just kind of copy. So how I do my new drafts, at least how I've been doing them for this book. So every time I make a new draft, but for this one specifically, we're starting draft 3. I'm leaving draft 2 open on my big computer, my big screen. Half. Draft 2 is the first half. Draft 3 is the bottom. So I'll be copying, pasting, tweaking, and then doing that over and over and over again until I get to a section that is a completely rewrite, which, I mean, nothing really is that big of a rewrite, I would say. It's more so like settings can change, but the contents might still stay the same. So yeah, that's what I've got going on for me tonight. If I can wake up, Lord have mercy. I don't know why I'm tired. I was watching Squid Game on Netflix, season 2. I am on the last episode of season 2. So I'm fighting the urge to just be like, I want to watch season 2. No, it's work time. We're working because I haven't worked at all today. But I'm not sure exactly where to start. So I'm just going to start here because I know you guys, we had a lot of conversations before the stream started. So I'm just going to start here. But hey, hi, hello. Glad you guys are here. Glad you can make it. Yay for draft 3. I was going to start it yesterday. And then I didn't because I had spent the entirety of the past week really going hard with the plotting and stuff, and so I'm like, you know what, I just need a day to binge watch a TV show, and that's what I did all day yesterday. So now we're here for draft 3 tonight. If you hear something, that is my ice machine being upset because it doesn't have enough water, but it's fine. Working on multiple projects. A Story for a Friend is my contemporary romance. Lovely. Hopefully the Story for the Friend is good. I mean, I'm sure it is, but a new adult cozy romance and a mystery novel, A Chocolate Lover's Haunting, chapter 14, just after the midnight point, and they finally kiss so happy. So is that are you reading it or are you writing this? I'm assuming is this to the question I asked what you're working on, and this is your answer to that? If so, sounds amazing. Yay, we love a midpoint kiss. Oh, I'm excited for you. Hannah, hello. That's a good amount of plotting. I know. I was shocked as well. Because I don't usually plot. But I guess plotting after the story is written is more some of my speed. So I was shocked. We've got a good game plan moving forward into draft 3. So hopefully we don't have any surprises. Yeah. Woo! Clara, hello. I finished my final project for modern problem solving today in just under 3 hours. Epic. I will be working on plotting / brainstorming a new project and writing a blog / making a YouTube thumbnail. Fun, 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 fun. I'm doing final edits on my book tonight, and I think we'll finish them on this stream. Yes. Do you have an idea of how much you have left? Like, are you on a certain page? Curious. I have not yet to see any of it, but I need to because his top is in it. Yes. People loved his character, and he was a fun character in this. Fun character. I was shocked at what I won't spoil. I'm not gonna spoil, but like I was shocked by this season for a lot of reasons, but it was good anyway. But hope you're having a good week. I am. It's been going well. You know, nothing crazy's happened, but I feel like it's been very productive. And no, it hasn't been. It's been fun though. I've just been watching TV, and I got this sweatshirt in the mail today, and it's the cutest thing I think I've ever seen. Hang on here. Do I got them all? Yes. Oh, my necklace is covering Koga. But anyway, it's cute. It says, I think I'm addicted to the title You and Me, and it's a lyric from their song. But I got this in the mail. I got a headband in the mail. Go check out my Instagram stories if you want to see how cute it is. I'm going to wear it for the concert in June. So I'm going to work it into my outfit somehow. I mean, obviously it's going to be on my head, but that's how. Oh, gosh. I'm reading my Bible most of the day, so I might finish Mark 1 in between sprints. Awesome. Working on my reread of Draft 0 for my October release. Just reading and taking notes on what I like, what I want you to change. Lovely, Taylor. Love it. Also excited for your October release. Yay. Working on copy edits for the second book of my duet. Lovely, Jessica. Writing. That was it. Okay, gotcha. I figured after I thought a little more about it, so I'm so sorry. Working on my brother's best friend tonight. Lovely. I think I mentioned this to you, but I swear that aspect, the best friend's brother, Lord have mercy, brother's best friend, best friend's brother, they both just dig them. I dig them so much. Working on my outline of Christian Young Adult series about a group of girls put into the same youth group, small group, babysitter club vibes following the girls all through high school. Lovely. I love the sound of that. I'm still brainstorming my story, even though I've written most of my chapters. I just updated my Egyptian floating islands name and my characters. Lovely, Hannah. Lovely. As on my bookish instant, I want to give away. I forgot I signed up for. We love that sort of surprise. We love it. Oh, giveaways are so fun. Like winning giveaway. I mean, I don't think I've ever won a giveaway, but to enter and then forget about it and be like, oh my gosh, I won. Seriously? I love that. 8 scenes still have open comments. The epilogue needs to be written from scratch. I'll probably aim for 3 scenes per sprint. You've got this. Fully rooting for you. Currently working on a random story, and I'm going to see where it goes. Fun. Random stories. Fun. Just brain dumping today. Nicole, awesome. I want to work on my graduation speech tonight as well. Your graduation speech? Are you valedictorian or salutatorian? Is that the other one? Or were you just asked to give a speech? Either way, fun. I would die. I would actually die. But lovely for you. My one girl in my friend group was the valedictorian of my school, of my class, and we were in the same friend group. In the same friend group, she didn't really we weren't really close, but our friend group consisted of us 3 girls and then 2 boys. I was in a few friend groups, but this one specifically was us 3 girls and 2 boys. Her and the other girl were besties first, and then I came into the fray, and I was close with the other girl. But I still would have called us friends, you know? And I was sitting next to her before she had to go up for her speech, and she was so nervous. This poor little thing. She was shaking. Her legs were trembling. She was so nervous. And so I'm like, hey, you're gonna do great. Whispering to her, I was like, it's gonna be great. You've got this. I was being so encouraging. She gets up there and she talks about every single person in our friend group and how they've inspired her, and it's been great being friends with them, but me. And I'm like, it's not even there was that many of us to begin with. I mean, I don't know, but it was. And then she sits down, and I'm just like, and I cheered you on for what? It was just funny. Like I said, so she would have talked about one girl and then two boys and just left me out of the equation. Just like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm glad you were not nervous for your speech, though. I still remember that. It's not funny. The things you remember, even though it's been the years, it's just like, oh. The Best Friend's Brother reminds me of that one song, Best Friend's Brother. Oh, from Victorious, that song? That's the song I always think about. Chapter 3 is done with 3,898 words of parental. Yay, chapter 3 is done. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yay! I'm such a loser. It's fine. I got damned. I thought it was a scam. How funny. Well, yay for winning, though. Still working on structural edits. Day job only enabling me to work on the weekends right now. Gotcha. But hey, love that you're still you've got, you're dedicated to do it on the weekends. That's amazing. Yay for structural edits. No, I'm just giving a speech. My school doesn't do that. Victorians, for some reason. Interesting. Well, you know what? I will say, when I was writing Teaching the Teacher's Pet, I Googled, like, if some schools, like, did valedictorian projects or not. And I found out that some schools are taking away the valedictorian thing to give students more equal ground or something, because, like, or to allow students to pick the classes they want rather than classes that are weighted more towards GPA, if that makes any sense. So like an art class might not be as weighted towards GPA as a math elective could be. So could be that. I don't know. That's all I know. When I was researching it, I was like, oh, that's good to know. I'll put it in that book. I like that. It's fun. It's very cumbersome to try and like quick get, unfortunately, or else I would use it all the time. And the what's this one? Oh, don't look if you have light sensitivity. I clicked the wrong one. My bad. That one's that also goes weird. The confetti is much cooler. The confetti is much easier on the eyes. It doesn't flash. Good to know. I thought the other ones were also cute. They're cute, but not good if you have light sensitivity. I'll be working on homework, reading the 2 books, A Court of Wings and Ruin and The Assassin's Blade, and writing my mystery project throughout the stream. You are gonna crush it. You've got so many things you want to do, and I love this for you. You're gonna be very productive. Lovely. I love that. I was waiting fingers on my keys and melted with confetti. Don't worry, we can be losers together. As cheesy. Yes. And honestly, if anybody knows me, I'm a loser. So I'm a cheese ball. It's fine. I have a literal wall of photo cards behind me. I'm not cool. I mean, I think it's cool, but other people wouldn't call me cool. I'm probably not the textbook definition of cool, and I'm fine with that, to be honest. Shrug. OMG, just realized I wrote 9 chapters this week. Awesome, 9 chapters. Lovely. That's how GPAs work. We just average our grades here. I had no idea classes are weighted differently. This is why I never read books in the US. So it might not be for every school. A lot of schools do things differently, but my school had weighted classes, I believe. I believe so. Yeah, I don't think every school does it. It's kind of like how every state has different rules for like when you're able to drive without a license. I didn't know that, and I live in the US. I didn't know, like, some people, you weren't allowed to drive before, I don't know. Like in Michigan, I can start driving like with a permit at like 14 and a half, but in Connecticut, you can't start driving with a permit until you're 16. And I didn't know that until I had to know that. We'll start our first sprint in a couple seconds, guys. Just turn on my Animal Crossing lo-fi. Is it lo-fi? Is that how you say that, friends? Lo-fi? I always say it's lo-fi. It's not like lofi. Lofi. It's lo-fi, right? Isn't it? I think it is. We're gonna say it is. Lo-fi. That sounds right for schools. I'm a history education major, and I was able to choose classes and certain that I wanted to take and still give me the credit I needed to graduate high school. Gotcha. I just started reading Wonderful for chapter 3 and I think chapter 4 is a good chapter, if I'm remembering correctly. Let us know if you're not. That's okay if you're not reading it on this sprint. But next time we see you, let us know how you liked chapter 4. Pretty sure it's chapter 4. That's good. I'm such a loser in a good way. I got my lessons a month ago. I still have yet to just take the car and go out and do something fun. I'd rather be in the house with my cats and books. Real. Very much so real. Yes. Okay. Okay, cool. So good. 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 It's just one of those words. I don't think I've ever heard it spoken aloud before. So I second guessed myself. I double guessed myself. That's funny. Minnesota is 15 too. Gotcha. I learned like a week or two ago that some states you can get a tattoo with parental consent before 18. I don't remember it. Yeah, I think I knew that only, but I don't know. No, I don't know why I knew that. Maybe a kid in my high school had a tattoo. Watch, Michigan isn't even one of those states. But I feel like I knew that though. That is crazy. Let me load up the timer, my friends. Oh, good timing too. We can pause, and I'm gonna post on Instagram really quick, because, you know, I want people to be able to come if they, you know, I don't know, if they see it. You know what I'm saying? I have so many tabs open. Hang on, I have to pull that down so they don't look as chaotic. Yes. Okay. Oh, hang on. The focus is crazy. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Come join us for some writing sprints! Exclamation point. Okay, I'll actually post this when I start the sprint because I don't have the link ready for me. So, okay. Present. Share screen. Timer. 25 minutes. Yes. All right. There you go. First sprint of the night. 25 minutes on the clock. I will see you guys at the end of it. Best of luck. We've got this in 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. How did we do? How did we do? We got to page 3. I am changing my setting from being outside to being inside, so I'm kind of just going making sure like every single sentence doesn't have something wrong in it. You know what I'm saying? So, like a mosquito was buzzing around her head, and I either had to figure out a way, like make it interject a line, like "Oh, it's snuck inside," or cut the mosquito out. Mosquito works for the scene, so I think I'm gonna try and keep it, but we'll see. But so I've just been trying to like, tweak. Coming upon dialogue though, and my dialogue worked very well in the first chapter, so I have to tweak it in this one because like they're outside, so the character goes, "Is the East Coast always this cold, even in the summer?" It makes sense. You know what I mean? But where my main character is at, it makes no sense for this other character to happen upon her. And he would not be asking about the East Coast weather indoors. So it's just, we're coming up to some tweaks. So lovely. But otherwise, it went well. Woo. There was one comment I wanted to click on. It was Clara's comment. Clara, where did it go? I gotta scroll. I gotta be careful. Someone just sent me a very angry email about the inappropriate content in my book, and that has really messed with my writing mojo. She's mad that I wrote teenagers making out in a bedroom. I, friend, have also been there. You would not believe the amount of reviews, and I think I got an email or two. People did not like the Water Friends 4 kissing scene. They did not like the Water Friends 4 kissing scene. Kissing in a closet? No, they did not like it. And I feel like my Water Friends 4 kissing scene, I don't know, it gets a little, I don't know. I should go through one day and rank all of my first kisses on a scale of like how do I feel when I read them. I would say though, Water Friends 4 is up there in terms of like kiss scenes. You know what I mean? People did not like the closet kiss scene, But hey, I haven't read the book that this is talking about. But I mean, people act. That's so funny. People act like they don't know what teenagers are, But and it's not like you're writing them doing anything else except kissing in their bedroom, right? I mean, unless you are, but like I don't know. I don't think you are because I don't think you write for those kinds of books. But don't listen to the email. Hey, you know what? Take it as a compliment that they felt so strongly that they felt the need to search for your email or DM. Search for your no, it's an email. Search for your email and email you personally, saying these things. Take it as a compliment. Don't let it mess you up with your mojo. It's crazy, but crazy. But I just wanted to comment that you're not alone in that, my friend. It sounds insane, but I've also too experienced it, and it messes with you for like the moment for sure. But just brush it off. Brush it off. They don't understand. They don't understand. We love your books, so. Also, Jade's here. Hello. Just finished a scene. I need to let it breathe. I'm so excited about it that I might try and reread it with my last 5 minutes. Yay! Yay for finishing a scene and finish the scene and read through it. Yes. Ah. Some people get touchy about nothing and messes with your head for sure. And I think it takes a little bit of time to get to that headspace because like obviously you have to process through the initial shock upon getting it, the hurt upon reading it, but to remember that you wrote that part of your book because you enjoyed it and you thought it was good, and the people who have read it for you before publishing thought it was okay. People who've read it after publishing thought it was okay. They thought it was good. So like the minority opinion, oh no, something's on my mouse pad. Oh, so upset. The minority opinion shouldn't rock you too much, but I know it's going to because like I can totally put myself in your shoes because like I said, I've been there. Like, and I know how unsettled you will feel upon getting something like that, but don't let it rock your mojo for too long, friend. I think I clicked on that one. Yay, I'm 50 words from 1,000. Epic! Epic, epic. I was able to get the document outline done, but not the assignment itself. Why did that go by so? I thought it went by fast too. I thought it was just because I was on my phone for the beginning part of it. But I thought it went by fast too. 402 words, but I was highlighting my idols that will need names. Awesome, awesome. Fun, fun. We read that, got that. I got nothing done. It's okay. It was a warm-up. It was like a practice one. Doesn't count. Practice. I didn't get it. Exactly. It's practice, guys. Practice sprint. I only had 2 words and that's it. That's totally okay. Totally okay. I only uploaded the video and wrote half of the blog. I need to go eat, so who knows if I'm coming back. Well, hopefully I can. Good luck, everyone. Well, enjoy your dinner. Enjoy. I had, oh my gosh. So I make quesadillas a lot. I don't know if anybody remembers from my apartment vlogs, but it's like a tortilla, shredded chicken, taco seasoning, cheese. It's very good. Ever since I've been trying to incorporate more protein into my diet, I discovered cottage cheese. Okay. So I've been adding a little bit of cottage cheese to the quesadilla. It's a game changer. I could eat that all day, every day. This quesadillas, it's so creamy, and I could eat it all the time. That's what I had for dinner tonight, and I'm like, I want more. It's so good, so filling too, amazing. But I don't know. Has anybody ever tried cottage cheese in your quesadilla? Because it's splendid. 110 words. Epic. Great job. Just want to hop in and say I got 100 on the paper I worked on the stream last week. Thank you to everyone for sprinting together. Yay for 100. Oh my gosh, that's great. That's great. Look at you go. Congratulations. 270 words. Awesome. I'm hopping on to another train here in a minute. I'll be back. Be safe. Travel safe. Hop onto that train safely. No writing. I just worked my way out of bed using the Thai drama trailers. And of course, my show's tempo new episode is the breakup episode. Oh no! Yeah. That stinks. The breakup episodes, they're good, but they get you. Young Adult has gotten spicy the last few years when I was a kid. For me, Young Adult has always been spicy because I remember reading Young Adult fantasy books that had no business being as spicy as they were. No business. I think I talked about this. I know I have. I just don't know where, if it was on public YouTube or Patreon. I was reading young adult fantasy romances. People had their hands going down pants, and kid who knew nothing at that age, I'm like, what is going on? I didn't understand the descriptions. I didn't understand what I had to ask my cousin, and she's like, Sarah, no business being that spicy. I just read this book, and it's not spicy. It's a young adult romance. It's not spicy, but the language in it shocked me. It was a really good book. Don't get me wrong. If you're somebody who reads young adult and doesn't mind language, you would like this. But if you're somebody, I know a lot of people who read young adult don't like profanity. This had F-bombs. I was shook. Because my books, I don't have language. If I have any, I did talk about this today. Right? I'm having deja vu. If my books have language, it's 3 to 5 curse words max, and it's low-key ones, damn. Contextual key swear words. But F words blew my mind when I read them. But I agree. Young adult, spice doesn't belong in young adult, in my opinion. Doesn't. You know what I mean? If a 14-year-old could be reading my book, no, they don't need to be reading spicy stuff. In my opinion. I don't know. Yeah, it's a tier ranking video kissing time. We should do it. Oh, a video is a genius idea. If I ever run out of video ideas, that's what we do. Hang on. I'm going to write down so I don't forget. That's genius. I'm telling ya. Tier ranking kisses. I mean, I only have 12 books. No, I only have 11 books. So, I mean, like, it's not going to be a long video. But you can always read them. Include them and read them. Could do that. Someone left me a review saying that the writing was good, but for them, the dirty talk took them out of the story. I got a comment that the dirty talk took. That's funny. I read 2.5 chapters, quickly approaching the end of this reread. I'm getting antsy to start my new outline. Friend, you're getting so close. Yay, 2.5 chapters in 25 minutes. You're a reading machine. Lovely. Typically, how many words are your guys' chapters? I don't know. I know my chapter, like double space, is typically around 10 to 15 pages, but I don't know about word count. 3,000, 1,590. Finished my outline, drafted 241 words, and now I need to research how often varsity volleyball teams practice. Is it every day? How long? I'm realizing how little I know about the sport. I feel like if I'm remembering correctly from high school, it was usually like an hour and a half, and it was every day but game days. If I'm remembering correctly. Getting through chapter 3 of the sci-fi romance, the first chapter from the female's lead's point of view, and I feel it's not as exciting as the male's point of view. The scene that is, so trying to figure that out. Gotcha. But hey, I mean, that's cool that you can see it now, you know, if it gives you time to brainstorm, but also it could be something that you come back to. Are you drafting right now, my friend? Because it could be something you come back to in editing, but if you're editing, you know, that can be, it's cool that you see it now, though. Using docs, so I can't gauge page length. Okay. I get you. You said this minutes ago, and I'm so sorry because I told you I did it. I do it by page length. My bad. This one's to Hannah. Oh, we're glitching. Am I still here? Am I still clear? Let me know. Haven't had a quesadilla in years. Want to eat something? So good. The things that I make usually are pretty simple, so I love me a quesadilla. I wish I could eat dairy mixed quesadilla. Oh, I bet. I'm actually dairy intolerant, but like I put up with the stomach ache. I take medicine now. I'm on some medication, but that would be such a big bummer. I tried cottage cheese and didn't get past my time before I spit out. Yeah, see, I could not do cottage cheese plain. There's no way. But cottage cheese melted down in a quesadilla, amazing. The texture is strange. I've heard people blend it smooth. Hello, glad you're here. Talked about on Patreon. Okay. Yes. Young adult fantasy has always felt so much spicier than contemporary. Completely agree. Yeah, the young adult contemporary ones that I read, I don't remember having that much spice. But I'm trying to think. I don't even remember. I mean, I've read Casey West and Sarah Dessen, but did Sarah Dessen? No, I don't think Sarah Dessen ever had anything. Hers at times kind of felt more contemporary than romance. I feel like, if I'm remembering correctly. I've been thinking about creating my own superhero like Marvel, but I don't know. You should. That sounds fun. And yeah, join the dark side. And it's on brands too. Join the dark side. The books I read now that are that spicy, but that's how characters tend to cope, or if the books I read now are that spicy, but that's how the characters tend to cope, or if they accept to spend the rest of their lives together. Gotcha. I don't actually read. I don't read spice. If I read anything, it's usually a closed door, but you haven't done. Okay, so we did have this conversation this morning. Okay. Well, the book is right next to me, so when I put it down, I'm like, we must have talked about this because it's out. I had to put away. I'm losing my mind. Hot sauce, not spice. Hot sauce. What's hot sauce? Wait, what's hot sauce? Quesadillas? I don't know. What was this about? Might have been about hot sauce, not spice. Oh, books? Spicy? Books are like, is that, you're using that sort of language? Hot sauce, not spice? Like for oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I saw someone say young adult exists as a bridge between middle grade and adult, and if we start bringing in heavy language and spice, we lose that bridge, and the jump from middle grade to adult is huge. Oh, I like that. I like how that, and I like that thought process because I agree. I can see that for sure. For sure, for sure. Oh, that would be a good additional one to do paired with this video, ranking the couple. Oh no, could I even do that though? Could I do that? I don't know if I could. And we should also rank side BFF, like BFFs. Rank BFFs. Guys, follow me on Instagram because how amazing would it be for me to have my own opinions, but I also poll your guys' responses. So follow me on Instagram, Sarah Sutton Books. Also, I meant to say earlier, we'll start our second sprint in a hot second. But if anybody is interested in joining my street team, go ahead and DM me on Instagram for the link or go to like my link tree. You guys can find the link there and sign up. I'm doing a Google form for a sign up, but it's just to make sure like I kind of like most likely everybody's going to get access to it. But I'm just kind of making sure like everybody who signs up, I see them, their usernames. Because sometimes I have a little bit of trouble connecting people on Instagram to people on Facebook, especially because names can be different on Instagram and Facebook. So that's just why I have the Google form. But most likely everybody's going to be getting in. But if you guys want to join, DM me and I will give you the link. When I was 17 in the young adult age group, there was my all-time favorites. The Nightshade series was a little spicy. I was also reading manga marketed for 16 plus, and that was very spicy, but I'm also 30. Yeah, I feel like manga especially has a tendency to be a little bit spicier. And like Clara said, the fantasies do tend to be a little bit spicier. Fantasies and paranormal too. For the chapter length, I'm in the final end of this book. I'm so close to finishing. Friend, yay! Oh, do you think you'll finish tonight, or do you think you just need a few more days? Let us know. Superpowers are so fun. I have an idea for one. I'm so excited to get to it. Blend superhero and sci-fi and fantasy. Fun! Oh, I love that. I love that. I did marching band in high school. We practiced Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays for 2 hours. We practiced on a Friday. We had a home game. We practiced for an hour. Gotcha. If we had a competition that weekend, we practiced the same day plus Fridays for the same times, 2 hours each. That's a lot. Got blackmailed by an author years ago that if I wanted a review on Goodreads, she will have to post it negative review because she calls it bullying. It was pranking because power of invisible fun. Well, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. The House of Night series was young adult. In a few books, teen girl sleeps with her teacher. Like, definitely adult themes going on there. Jasmine, I started with. Oh, that was to Jasmine. All your couples end up in the highest tier because you gave me Danny. That was so close to saying top tier, but that made me think of myself. The top tier. That's funny. Top tier. That would be so hard to rank my couples. I do know who would be at the bottom, though. Nobody guess. I will have hurt feelings because I can think. I don't want to know anybody else's opinion about who belongs at the bottom. So maybe we won't do that one. Because I think I would have hurt feelings. Maybe I could do like just my top 3 couples. Do you know what I mean? When I made my Facebook account, I had to do a real name, so I did Beatrice Manning. Had the influence. Fun! Oh, I love that. I love it. Manga would always give you the spice because it was so chill and suddenly it's like boom, boom, surprise. OMG, like Vampire Academy had this student teacher thing going on and non-explicit spice too. Why were those books young adult? No kidding. A lot of books should not have been young adult. It's like they classified it as young adult just because the main character was 17 in the first book. Because once the character ages out of 17 somewhere along the series, not necessarily this series because I don't remember exactly, but in like many series, the character ages out of 17. But it's like as long as they're 17 for the first book, it's young adult. No. This is my also too, like, and for me personally, like if you have to tiptoe the line between I want to okay, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. 17 with adult themes, just make them 18 and make it like a new I guess people did that because there wasn't really a new adult genre established. And since they were more closer to young adult than to adult, that's probably why they targeted to young adult. That's not how it should be though, because just because they're closer to a young adult age than an adult age, 14-year-olds can still pick up the young adult book. You know what I mean? Unknowingly. Like I picked up the one with hands down pants as a 14-year-old, having no clue what that meant. No clue what it was. I shouldn't have been reading that without warning. You know what I'm saying? I'm just I'll step off my soapbox. This is my first stream, so I'm excited to be here. I'm happy you're here, Hannah! Yay! What are you working on tonight? Let us know. No one goes in the bottom, they're too precious. I agree. I loved House Tonight when I was 14 to 16. I do remember how adult that series was, but I also didn't realize it was young adult until I was told it was written by a mother-daughter duo. Interesting. And it was spicy? Oh my gosh, I would rather die than write spice with my mother. I'd rather die. I'm still worried about not having a job anymore. Gotcha. Well, we're rooting for you. We're rooting for you over here, Hannah. Marching bands practice way harder than schools. Gotcha. Well, let's start our next sprint. Sprint number 2 for the night. How do I do this? There we go. That button. Woo! 25 minutes on the clock. I'm excited. I'm excited to get back into it. So, in 3, 2, 1, let's get started. See where we end up. Okay. How'd we do? I gave up. I think I had like 10 minutes left because I needed an opinion and I had no one to ask because y'all were working. And so I stopped. So I'm back. How'd we do? Let me know. And let me present to you my issue. Okay? And then you guys can vote, and then whatever happens, but it's in your hands. Okay? So draft 2 of The Princess and the Fraud. It opens at a fireplace, okay? Outside, at a hotel fireplace at like 1 a.m, okay? Odd hours. Main character is sitting in front of that fireplace, and she is, contemplating life, her lack of happiness. She's very much so like, just not loving life right now. She's very upset. She's got reasons she's upset. She's sitting out here. In draft 2, the main motive for her sitting out here was because she kept thinking that somebody would come outside to smoke a cigarette and she would get to talk to them. She kept thinking somebody was going to come outside. Nobody comes, okay? So, of course, love interest comes, obviously, because that's what love interests do, So he comes. There's banter. Like, let me see the banter. Little late to be smoking, I said. There's more, but could say the same thing, he replied. You waiting to bum a cigarette off someone? I don't smoke. In fact, neither do I, nor it seems do I sleep, though perhaps you and I are in the same boat on that one. Witty, right? The banter. It eats. It's amazing. I'm like, yes. Give me all the good banter with a handsome stranger. It's great, right? It's good. Okay, draft 3, friends, move on to draft 3. As I was plotting, I'm thinking the setting. Like, the setting itself, it's on the hotel grounds, on the country club grounds, like that setting itself. But the fireplace never comes back into play. And so I'm like, that's not a good intro then, because, it makes sense to open in a spot that comes back into play. And so I'm like, let's open with my main character sitting on the floor of the country club, leaning against a wall, staring at this room she's never let herself go inside, staring at this room. She's never let herself go inside. And it's no longer 1 a.m. It is 10:30 p.m., 11:30 p.m., around there. So it's not as late. It's after her shift, like an hour after her shift. She's just been sitting here staring at this door, trying to decide if she's going to go in or not. And then the love interest comes in to the hallway. But like, I'm also like, why is he coming into the hallway? Like, I'm trying to, I can't figure out the banter, because the banter of little late to be smoking, I could say the same thing. I don't smoke, neither do I, nor does it seem do I sleep. Like, that banter, I can't, there's no way for me to reconcile that wittiness into them sitting in a hallway. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't, there's no reason she would be smoking. You know what I mean? Like, so it would take a lot of effort to find some new banter. So my question for you, viewer, is, do I sacrifice the banter and put them in the hallway and try and hope the banter kills it as much as it did in the beginning in draft 2? Because the room she doesn't want, is refusing to go into, she's going to go into it later on in the story. It comes back up in the story. So the question is, do I keep them in the hallway, or do I put them in at the fireplace? What do I do? Let me know. Cause like, the fireplace is like hitting, also the like romance of the dimness. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it's so good. Like, it's good. But it doesn't ever come back up in the story. I mean, I could try to make the fireplace come back up in the story later on, I suppose. I could maybe interject a scene, but I don't know what that scene would be. I don't know what that scene would be. So I don't know. I think I'm here. 351 words. Epic, epic, epic. Finished one scene. So going slower than I was hoping for, but any progress is progress. Absolutely, my friend. Did we glitch again? 62 words, not going well tonight, just keep getting distracted. Oh no. Sometimes we have those days. 845 words, that's sprint. Gotcha. Awesome job. Awesome, awesome. 365, amazing. I just rewrote chapter 13 as it is much more dramatic now. We love the drama. We love the drama. 199 words added, 309 is the total. Amazing job. Finished blog post. Awesome. Okay, could be looking at the hotel room from the outside, like the window. So it's did I say what the room is that she's looking at? It's a theater room. The theater room. And it's a theater. It's a theater. But if she was looking at it from the outside, it would be dark. It's because it's a room nobody goes in because it's not utilized. So the lights would be on. So, but I guess she could always, but then again, it wouldn't really have windows, would it, if it's a theater? It wouldn't have windows. No, right? Theaters don't really have windows. I mean, it's more like a musical theater, so it's not like a movie theater, but they still wouldn't have windows because you would still want it dark to be able to do spotlights and stuff. Is this hallway a specific place already? Could it make sense that she thinks he's headed towards an exit? People tend to smoke. So where the location is, I love this. I love this so much. Thank you so much for helping me. Please, I love this so much. So the location of the theater is in the country club. So the country club right now is closed. So there really is no reason for him to be in the country club. However, the reason he is in the country club is because so there's a wedding happening the next day, okay? He's in the wedding. All right? If that makes any sense. So he's just in the country club with the bride and the groom who are in the ball. There's and it's that's what I was thinking anyway. There's a reason he could be there, you know what I mean? Because he could just be wandering, looking around. But like it's not as like substantial as in the first in draft 2, he was walking around because he couldn't sleep, which I guess here he could be walking around because he couldn't sleep, but he really wouldn't have access to the country club. He'd have access easily to the outside. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, friends. I was going to say something similar. Maybe it's a door from the outside or something. I don't know. I'd say give the new banter a shot. If it doesn't work for you, the fireplace scene is. That's true. And I was really trying. I tried to give it a shot. Maybe I could just like full send, give it a full shot. I just it just wasn't like the banter of I don't know. And plus, it's easy for her to reconcile, like, because she's not sitting in the hallway waiting for someone to come upon her. You know what I mean? She's sitting in the hallway for her own internal dilemma. However, at the fireplace, she's sitting at the fireplace waiting for someone to come upon her to make the decision for her, which also kind of ties back into the plot in a different way. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's waiting for somebody to make this decision for her, but she can't. She has to be the one to make it. But in draft 3, it's more like she's trying to decide, do I want to do this or not? But you know what? Is it that important to the plot, her going into the theater? Or is it... I'm thinking as I'm going. This is great. This is great, though. Thank you for helping me brainstorm. This is great. Is the room full of chairs, comfy places to sit? Does he make some sort of joke about how she could easily go and sit one of them? Couldn't that be hallway banter the fireplace house? I mean, true. There's he could say something like, there's a lounge literally around the corner. Why are you sitting in the middle of the hallway? He could say that. That's true. That's good. Let's try outside and then go into the hallway. Could. It's a good idea. Or could the fireplace come back later? Could there be a wholesome scene at the end of them sitting by the fire? This is my favorite wholesome. Stop. That's cute. That's cute. Could do that. But I could. I mean, we'll see. That's a good suggestion too. Hang on. My brain's also trying to like rapidly process and read at the same time. We structure the hotel to have outdoor entrances, and it's near the lobby fireplace or a smoke spot. Could. Either way, it's save the banter because perhaps repurpose. Yeah, I do. Like, even if I can't, I don't want to cut it. It's just too fun. My problem is, so I need to nail Aaron Astor's introduction. I need to nail it. And my editor said I nailed it with the first chapter. The reason why I need to nail it is because we don't like him in Love and Other Champagne Problems. So like I need to make sure we like him quick in this book. Do you know what I mean? So I think I'm just feeling the stress of it. I asked my editor, but she hasn't checked her phone yet. And I'm like, I don't know how to proceed. Because she'd be looking at the window from the fireplace, and then later when she goes in the room, she could look out and see their meet cute. I don't know. Maybe I should just skip this chapter and start chapter 2 and then come back later. I don't know. I've written many a scene of bonfires in late Act 3 where the characters surround play songs and guitar. If you could include something like that. I can't see where it would work in. I could see... that's my problem. I can't quite see. And also, I'm now realizing this is before I said the theater room part. I see. Oh, fun. Thank you. Hajun held our female main character by her waist against his front to protect her by shielding her with his body after she got swarmed by media. Lovely. We love. Theater can be a building separate and her looking at it. I mean, it could be because I didn't establish the theater in book 1. So I totally could change where the theater is. Bought 2 books of my books. If you mean me, you're the sweetest. Oh my gosh, which ones? If it's a theater, sometimes there's doors with round windows so you want to peek through. Okay. Good to know. You'd have to explain this away, but could he be holding someone else's pack of cigarettes or she mistakes them in his hands? Could. I don't know whose it would be, though. You guys are getting the creative juices flowing. I massively appreciate all of you. Oh my gosh. She can also be looking at the double doors, as most theaters have double doors from the outside. I mean, she in the hallway, she's looking at the double doors. That's how I have it. But because the access to the theater is from this hallway. It is a theater within the country club. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things I feel like I just need to. So, I mean, because to be completely honest, if I don't think anybody would look at the bonfire scene and be like, this was a pointless scene. Like, there's a clear and distinct point in the scene. And I don't think anybody would look at it and be like, that setting was stupid. That setting had no purpose. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not the setting is not the focus in the draft 2 chapter 1. The setting would be the focus in draft 3 chapter 1. Do you know what I mean? So I don't want to hijack this chat between sprints with just my book. But the reason why she's staring at the theater, okay, is because she's never allowed herself to go inside because she feels like that would reawaken her love for music. It's more nuanced than that, but I'm just getting nitty-gritty. So she is having this internal debate as she's staring at these doors. Doesn't know, does she go in, does she not? And then Aaron comes in, they chat. He ends up convincing her, yes, let's go in. He stands up, offers his hand down to her. she grabs his hand, stands up, and that's when she realizes like who he is. Like he gives her name, because up until that point, she had no idea who he was. Okay, and so, but instead of going into the theater with him, she decides, no, like I'm not trusting a word he says, because even now, even before the whole wedding fiasco with Aaron, Lovey does not trust Aaron. She doesn't think highly of Aaron at all. She's like, I am not listening to a word this man is saying. I'm not going into the theater. Okay. And then she leaves, end chapter. However, I had it in my head that in the course of, is it 9 months that passes between chapter 1 and chapter 2? In the course of the 9 months that passes, she has gone into the theater, but we don't see that. So is it that dramatic? Does she need to be sitting on the floor? Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's not the right internal debate. Or maybe it is. Oh, mother trucker. I don't know, friends. I gotta give up. I can't keep only yapping about my stuff. I'm sorry. There's a hotel in Portland with a theater, but it's disconnected from the building, so they can be outside disconnected, but then it feels confusing staging wise. That makes sense how you're explaining it. I'm just trying to think, because like I said, I can put the theater wherever I want to, except it needs to be a part of the country club, not the hotel. But I can put the theater wherever I want to because I didn't establish it in book 1. So that's nice. But could there be a place in the country club people go to smoke, like a storage room where they shouldn't, but they do need a theater? She's heading there and stops. I mean, could be, but it's also if the country club is closed, even if no, I don't know, because then she would be true. I don't know. I really just want y'all to read the first chapter and be like, tell me not to do it or to do it. I don't know. I just like, I'm trying to decide, is this one of the areas where I'm like, is this to kill my darlings? Is that what this is? Chapter 1 of draft 2, is this the kill my darlings moment? Or does it genuinely work better if it is the fireplace? I don't know. Would you ever write spicy scene or have already done it? I mean, I've written them. I've written 1 or 2 for fun, like, just to try things. We all like to try things. I don't think I would ever publish anything spicy. If I did, it would be under a pen name. I doubt I would tell anybody about it. So, but it's not for me. And if anybody asks, I tried writing it a long time ago. It was a long time ago. It was not recent. Plus 2, I don't know anything about spiciness. I've never experienced spiciness, so I'm sure any spice that I would write would be wildly inaccurate. The fireplace is nice units. It's a cozy atmosphere. I don't think it has to necessarily tie in if it's creating atmosphere. If her going to the room isn't the main thing, then I keep the banter. Okay. See, hearing you say that makes me go, okay. So maybe I was looking for confirmation bias. If I give my story that I'm working on published, I'll be doing my true dream job. I believe in you. I fully do. I have to catch your streams in their live. And you're here now. Yay. My heart looks weird. Yay. Teaching the teacher's pet and your champagne one. Oh my gosh. Thank you for getting them. Oh my goodness. Perfect timing for the champagne one too, because book 2 is coming out. So fun. I also spoiled a little bit for you. Hopefully that's okay. Because like in the book, you kind of are like, is this person Aaron Astor? Is Aaron Astor somebody else? So I kind of did spoil it a little bit for you, so I apologize, but it's fine. And you're like, well, sometimes if there's side conversations and I don't know if I missed something. That's funny though. Definitely a lot of theaters have emergency exit or they can access from the outside. Like, an exit. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Maybe she doesn't want to see me sitting in the hall. So it's nice that she sits outside and looks like, maybe too. Maybe where like the hotel smoking lounge is. Maybe she has a view of the theater's exit door from where she's sitting. Pikachu meme. No way. Could that be how it crosses over? Maybe you could have her holding something that represents the theater. She thinks about her choices she has to make will pursue music or live the life she thinks she should. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good one. We need to spoil video. Spoilers. I love me some. And the thing is, I needed to talk this out with somebody because like I'm writing this scene in the hallway and like the dynamic is immediately different because like if she's sitting at the fireplace waiting for somebody to come along, yes, she would jump when she hears a voice, but ultimately she'd be like open to hearing this person out, open to talking to this person. If she's sitting on a hallway in a hallway after hours all by herself, has been by herself, you know, nobody's supposed to be in this building but her, like she ain't gonna be like, I'm gonna hear this man out. She's gonna be like, who the heck are you? I'm gonna call the police. Do you know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be here. Like that's where like the instant gut reaction is going to be different. And I think that's where I'm running into trouble. Do you know what I mean? No hijacking. This is funny. Gets ideas and problem solving flowing. I'm glad you guys think so. I'm glad you think so. I hope it's not. You know, well, we'll start our sprint soon. We're almost done. I'm almost there. I heard more conviction in your voice. I'll say when you said something pro fireplace, I was like, I sounded way too loud. That's what I was looking for. It sounded like I was just looking for someone to be like, yeah, the fireplace works. Like I was looking for confirmation bias. I'm so sorry, but I do like the ideas you guys pitched, like something related to the theater as well as being possibly because I was thinking in my head, I'm like, she wouldn't see because like smoking lounges typically are on the back side of hotels. Typically, you know, in this hotel, I visualize on the back side of the hotel. So you guys who are saying like there's a door to the outside of the theater, I wasn't quite able to grasp that because I'm like there wouldn't be doors going into the theater on the back side of the, you know what I mean? That's why initially I was like, I don't know about that, but an exit door, completely plausible. Completely possible. And so that could work well. And I think we all got there together. I think we journeyed this out very well together. I can't thank you enough. Stop. I needed this. My editor's probably gonna like send me her response and be like, actually, I think we already worked it out. Read the first chapter. Until I'm had to do the dishes. Well, I'm glad you're back. We're about to start. I promise. I came enjoying this chapter a little bit better as banquet hall with bay windows. Would it work better? Where she's at? Is that what you mean? Also, I'm sure we have some great suggestions as I hang on. I don't mind spoilers. Also, you tell me all about it, and I'd still pick it up in your walk away book buying problems, special spot with my author friends. That's so sweet. I also too love spoilers. I actually look up spoilers, so I'm confused and sick. Well, if you're dying of curiosity, you can scroll back to check, but it's not that big of a deal. If you don't like spoilers, don't go back. But yeah, she's saying this book here, but she's the theater when she spots she can. That works so well. And the exit door is what I needed to be able to click it in my brain. Because I remember you guys were saying doors, and I'm like, I don't know. But an exit door. Epic. I feel that sometimes you need feedback when you're stuck in phase. Exactly. You just need someone to be like, okay, like it's okay. You just need someone to walk it through with you. You know what I mean? Speaking it out loud also helps. Who the heck are you, Plum? And like, true, you know, if you're sitting in a hallway by yourself and some strange man comes into the hallway, you would not be like, I how are you doing this fine evening? You'd be like, you know what I mean? You wouldn't. And being by the fireplace probably makes her feel less weird, not that he's randomly there instead of a stranger. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. It depends if he's cute. Hannah, survival skills are low. I mean, same, but it's okay. I ran into a wall of what Hajun's clone should smell like. I'm going to bracket it for later. colognes are so fun for me. I love like looking up colognes. For the longest time, so I gave cologne to my high school crush. He was in my friend group. I got his name for Secret Santa. Devin, if you're watching, I had a crush on you in high school. I bought him cologne for Secret Santa, and it smelled amazing. So for the longest time in the beginning of my writing journey, I would always like look up the notes to that cologne, and I would use that cologne. I was describing, how my guys smelled. So I think that's so funny. So funny. He messaged me like a few years later, and he's like, I still buy that cologne whenever I run out, the cologne you bought me. And I chuckle because I'm like, man, I bought that for you because I thought you were so cute, and nothing came of it because I never fessed up. What happened was he liked me. I didn't like him at the time. I don't know. We were friends. We were in the same friend group. So like he liked me, and I'm like, I don't know if I dig it, And then when I started liking him back, he had actually moved on to a different girl. And then that was it. Missed opportunity. Plus, Dexter is gonna have this light illuminating door. Kind of exactly. Oh, so real, so good, so good. That's it. Because I like the idea of bringing it up in chapter 1, but I just, like women with good time. I love it. I always jelly up Sarah Candace. She has George talk. I know, and I try and talk out my stories with my mom. Doesn't always work. She tries. She tries her best, but her ideas are more like off the wall crazy, and I'm like, that's not gonna work for me. It's fine. I die immediately if the murder rescue. I mean, there's so many situations where I'm like, the main character is running an awful lot. I think I'd give up. And I just like sit back and be like, you know what? I don't run. Go ahead and get me. I love a husky-ish smells like nature smells for men, and sweet and bakey smells for women. Oh yes, sweet and bakey. I love the sweet sort of like cookie scents, vanilla scents. Late again, I was with my nephew. Would do off the wall crazy. Well, I'm glad you're here. We're about to start our next sprint. So discuss my location. Thank you for the fun sprints. Thank you for being here, Jade. It was so much fun chatting with you. Have fun at your location. Take me. Seriously. I ain't fighting. I also have a low survival, survival. I don't know. But I'm just bad. So when I beta read my friends my books. When I beta read my friends' books, I always say this is where I would give up now. Seriously. Or like whenever I'm watching something like Cousin, I'm like, would you do this? Would you go to this extent to survive? And we're both like, no. Or like when there's like, we watch paranormal stuff mostly. It's like when there's demons or when there's ghosts, it's like I wouldn't fight. I'd just be like, go ahead. It's fine. It's so funny to me. Character in my book, she murders, but she's like in a trance. She never remembers murders. Intriguing. Oh, I love that. Actually, I love that a lot. 25 minutes on the clock. Sprint number 3. What time is it? 9 o'clock. You're joking. Oh my gosh. 25 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Let's get going. I'm pumped. Woo. All right. How did we do? Oh, it's flowing so much better now. Oh, and I'm glad we decided to keep the setting because the banter even got even better. So I would have felt very sad if I had to cut it. So we're now on page 8. So, woo. I'm getting tired. I was tired going into this though, so I'm surprised that I got a little bit of a wind. But now it's hitting me hard. So that stinks. 1,300 words. Epic, epic, epic. Stuck on character names in the setting. All I know is the main character and love interest get a full ride to uni for softball, marching band. Softball player dies. Marcher dies. Oh no. So like, well, names, I think you're better off suited going like Googling like baby names or things like that, because for me at least, like I have to look at names to see if they feel right to my characters. So us just pitching a name here and there might not be the best way for you to find your name. So I definitely recommend to Google baby names, things like that. And as for setting, do you mean like a rural town? Do you mean like, rural college town or like city, Midwest, East Coast, South? Curious. Got 272 words. All listen to ATs. Love it. Love it. What is the last AT song that you listened to? What was the last one that just came up on your playlist? Curious. Literally 50 words. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. That's still good. It's still good. I'm rooting for you, Hannah. That's amazing. It's more words than, it could have been 0. Whoops. I'm trying to, there we go. No writing as I was on accountability call. I'm still am. Everyone talking. It's funny. I'm reaching the love confession scene, one of my favorites I've ever written. Yay! Oh, I love that. Love confession. Yes. 684 words. Awesome job. Awesome job. When I need a male character and female character to go out together, I search all baby names. Naming forums for specific names. That's genius, actually. That's genius. See my name? Oh, good one. The college would be a big college in the South. I think I know what you want to do. Oh, then you have your setting. Friend. For sure. And also, yes, it's a good idea too. You can do placeholder names. That's totally true. Which is hard to like pitch names because like sometimes, because we could pitch names for hours and you might not find one that fits what you're looking for. But if you look at like forums like Clara said or Pinterest, you'll find one from there. Her brother just came home from college. Very fun to write. Awesome. Lovely. I'm glad it's being fun for you to write. Yay. I got into this weird habit of drinking my straws to the side of my mouth. I can't shake it now. And now it just feels wrong to drink it like this. It feels wrong. I saw somebody on TikTok say something like, that's how you get wrinkles like on your mouth, which I don't, that's not why I'm doing it like this. But I just think it's funny. People will say anything on TikTok. Like, who's to say doing this is what causes wrinkles? Yes, people get wrinkles on their lips when they're old, but like, that's what life did that. Not from drinking through straws. I don't know. There's also a fantasy name generator with a whole bunch of names. Yeah. There's a lot of those generators on Google. Switched to plotting instead of drafting because I couldn't get over the idea that the scenes just felt a little too boring and needed to figure it out before I wrote again. I get you. Sometimes we do need to take a pause and then step forward for sure. Our more like your Sarah favorite couple is tiptoeing around their budding and temperamental relationship given their background, so I can guarantee that they'll end up getting together soon. Our more like my favorite couple is tiptoeing around their budding and temperamental relationship given their background. Wait, what are we talking about? Our more like yours, Sarah. My favorite couple, tiptoeing around their budding yet temperamental relationship. Given the background. Should I know what this means? I can guarantee that they will end up being the couple you're talking, like your book couple. Is that what you mean? It's my favorite couple. Oh, I'm curious. There's a book I want, and it's a backstory of Queen Clarion and Lord Mallory from the Tinkerbell movies. It's called Wings of Starlight. I love. I vaguely know this. I love already. Just realizing they write a confession as they just kiss without saying how they feel as main characters, feeling insecure when love interest is on. We love the not matched dynamic, but confession's good. Sarah J. Hart and Hodgson. Oh, I see. I was at first I'm like, did I miss a comment where we talked about something? I see. Fun. And don't think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. I had to write the brothers' names, so I had to write them down. So you figured out the name then? The name that works best for your story? I feel like my mental with itness is dissolving. I still have to walk after this. Oh my gosh. What am I at stepwise? I'm gonna be so happy when I can take a day off. 3,541. Oh, I see, because you kept forgetting them. I see. There's something I was going to say at the end of that sprint, but I can't remember what it was. Not the late night. It's on my treadmill, so we're safe. We're not going out into the world, but like, I want to just go to bed. I don't want to go walk for an hour. It probably won't take me an hour. It may take me like 45 minutes. It's okay, because I have my last episode of Squid Game to watch. It is the finale episode of season 2, so that will keep me going. So that's fine. It's fine. Although I watched one episode of Squid Game on the treadmill, and I'm like, I can't do this because my heart is literally like beating out of my chest. Like I was like, what's gonna happen? Yeah, like I was feeling too emotionally invested. I was like, I can't do that on the treadmill. There was one episode I just watched. It was like 3, 2, 3, and no, it was like I don't remember what it was, but it was one of them where they were doing one of the games, and I was really like, oh my gosh. I was like, I can't do that on the treadmill. So it might be a bad idea to watch the final episode on the treadmill, but I gotta watch it. He's going to have the most intense face-to-face with his feelings for her in the next chapter where he talks it out with himself. He's going to get really sappy with how he feels about her. A man who gets sappy. I love. I don't know if I wanted to do point of view help. I struggle. I cannot do dual point of view for long term. I can do it for a chapter or two, but can't do it long term. Heavy smokers tend to have wrinkles in their upper lips. Cigarettes and straws have similar diameter size. So you're saying that straws also could, if you drank religiously through a straw, you could develop wrinkles that way. But, I mean, you can get wrinkles in a lot of ways. That's fun. That's interesting. I didn't think about heavy smokers getting wrinkles on their lips. And here I was mocking a TikTok girlie for worrying about her straws. She could be on the right track, but who knows? But I don't even know. I don't know when I started to drink it out of the corner of my mouth, but that started to happen. Straws. So you're saying yes? Interesting. All right, here I am standing corrected. Drinking from straws religiously can cause wrinkles. Interesting. A lot of things in life cause wrinkles, though. I have a permanent frown line between my brows because I like furrow my brows a lot. It happens. We get older. It's a good sign. In my spicy Christmas romance is incredibly happy with his love for his wife. Lord have mercy. Like compliments ruining the whole 9 yards. I know we have another sprint, but I'm not sure if I might just give in. I can't finish it tonight. It's all right, friend. It's all right. You still have tomorrow. You still have plenty of time. I'm also with you. If I didn't have to be here, I'm also probably too would bow out because my motivation is also tapped. Which I suppose means maybe we should dive into our final sprint right now and finish strong. You know? Let's do that. Lord have mercy. I feel like this is going to be a TikTok sprint for sure. For sure. I think you want to stop for tonight, right? During tomorrow's Patreon sprints. Yeah. I think I'm also stopping. I think it's going to be a TikTok sprint for me. But for those of you who are still feeling motivated and still want to test your writing motivation, I don't know. I know. I use that word twice. 25 minutes on the clock for you, and I'm rooting for you. I'm giving you all of my creative juices. Take it all. Take it all. You know, I don't need it right now. I don't need it tonight. Take it. And pound this out. You're going to do well. You're going to be amazing. And in 3, 2, 1, best of luck. Let's see where we end up. All right. How'd we end? I literally was on TikTok the entire time. I knew it, though. I knew it. I chose it. It's fine. You know, sometimes we need to take 2 days off. You know, it's fine. It's fine. 13 words. I've been in the book with the 27 chapter outline. Awesome. Means to choose your destiny. Oh, fun. Oh, we love. Oh my goodness. I'm not ready to go for a walk, but it's fine. We'll walk. We'll watch Squid Game. It's fine. We have, in case anybody's on Patreon, I will be going live tomorrow on Patreon at 7 p.m. But in case you're not on Patreon, this is our last writing sprints for the month. So I will be posting on the first of the month. I'll post to the community tab our schedule of writing sprints for March. February kind of flew by, I feel like, but I don't know. I've loved the time that we got to spend with each other, even though this one wasn't really productive for me, but it's fine. We'll get there. 410 words in with 1,435 words total tonight. Heck yeah, Sierra. Yay. Great job. And again, a reminder, if anyone wants to join the street team, go ahead to my Instagram. You can DM me for the link, or you can find it in the link in my bio on my Instagram page. So yeah, I'll probably be adding people who submitted the survey tomorrow, or the form tomorrow. So yes, 728 words for the final sprint, and I finished my outline, and I got to 2,498 words total during this live stream. Epic job, Bunny. Great job. Good news. I think I finally landed on the right scenes. Amazing. Yay. Ending the night off well. And you might even keep going, but you're ending the stream off well. So that's great. Yay for landing on the right scenes. Yay. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or night, my friends. Like I said, keep an eye out for the community tab. And on Monday, there's a new video posting. So, yay. See you then. Bye, guys.